Okay guys, I forgot Star Wars Rebels, but just to let you know, I'll put it somewhere between 5 and 4. I also forgot some other series, but these are just all the main ones, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hello there, and welcome to another video. Today I'll be ranking all the Star Wars series and films to my personal favourite. I'll be giving a brief explanation on why I'll put them in this order along the way. And remember, this is my personal ranking, so don't go roasting me in the comment section. At last place, or 14th place, is going to be Star Wars The Clone Wars movie. So this movie was quite a letdown on what it could have been, but it did tell us all the stuff we hoped, like how Ahsoka became Anakin's Padawan, and how the Clone Wars was like right at the beginning. But just for some reason, I didn't really enjoy it that much because it was a little too childish compared to the actual Clone Wars TV show. But again, it did tell us how Anakin didn't even want a Padawan and how Ahsoka was supposed to be Obi-Wan's Padawan instead. At 13th place is Star Wars The Lego Freemaker Adventure. This TV show we didn't really need that much because we had the Clone Wars and we had Star Wars Rebels. We just didn't really need another series. But I did enjoy bits of it, and after all, it was based around young Star Wars fans. People who love to build Star Wars and collect Star Wars Lego probably would have enjoyed it too. But for me, it really didn't catch my attention that much. At 12th place is going to be Solo, a Star Wars story. Now this film was a cool one of telling us the past of Han Solo and how he met Chewbacca and stuff. But again, did we need it? It was a good story and all, but I just wish they could have done one of a film about Obi-Wan Kenobi or Darth Maul. But I am being a bit picky here, let's all be honest. It was nice to let us have a breather from the Skywalker saga and see a brief history of one of our favourite characters from the original trilogy. At 11th place is Star Wars The Last Jedi. This was one of those movies you either love or hate, some Star Wars fans say. I mean, I don't hate this movie, but I won't put it up there with the top dogs because it was kind of a drag watching it, and I got kind of bored after some time. But still, I liked the storyline, and I think it does deserve more credit. I found it funny in some parts, and I won't mind watching it again. At 10th place is going to be Star Wars The Phantom Menace. Now don't get me wrong, I liked the Star Wars film and I always used to watch it because of the sick Duel of the Fates at the end of where Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn had an epic battle against Darth Maul. It's just that I kinda went on and on and on forever until it finally got to the final battle at the end. Most people disliked this film because it added Jar Jar Binks in, which was a mistake by the way, and it caused a majority of Star Wars fans to dislike the film and even go a step further, dislike the whole Star Wars prequel trilogy. At 9th place, we have Star Wars A New Hope. Before you stop the video and start complaining that I put this movie so far down on the list, I'm not saying I don't like this movie. It was my first ever Star Wars experience and I enjoyed it. It's just compared to the other movies, this one isn't the best in my opinion. But again, this was the first Star Wars movie by Lucasfilm ever created, so you have to give it some credit for that. It was the core Star Wars content. At 8th place is Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This film I enjoyed, especially when I saw it in the cinemas. I liked the fact they added a movie that showed us on how exactly they got the Death Star plans. And I loved the Darth Vader hallway scene at the end. But it did just feel like they added a bit too many main characters in the film, and I didn't really feel any impact when the main characters started dying. But overall, this film was a great one. At 7th place is Star Wars The Force Awakens. This film was the first Star Wars film I watched in the cinemas, and I loved the experience. It was a cool introducing new main characters and even better, bringing back the old characters from the original trilogy. The special effects were amazing and I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. Definitely recommend watching this film, it was great. At 6th place is Star Wars Return of the Jedi. I liked this film because it showed how Luke turned out to be a Jedi. He had 6 fights in, but really, they added another Death Star, which you could just fly into and destroy the core. Like, seriously, you gotta stop adding Death Stars. It's like seriously decreasing your forces, and it's humiliating the Empire. Besides the fact the Empire is just plain stupid, it gives us how Anakin turns back to the light and shows us Palpatine being clapped and chucked down a hole then died. Which leads us on to the next one. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Yep, they added the old Emperor Palpatine back. Yep, they seriously did that. Yep. This film was really fun to watch in the cinemas, and I liked the story. I enjoyed every bit of it, and I definitely think this movie deserves more credit. Again, you gotta love it or hate it, and I definitely don't hate it. I think it was cool how they ended the Skywalker saga, and I'll re-watch this anytime. At 4th place is Star Wars Attack of the Clones. I put this movie so up high because it shows us Kamino and how the Clone Wars started. I loved the first fight involving the clone in the arena. I love Jango Fett and how he was the template for the whole clone army. I will pretty much recommend this film to anyone who hasn't watched Star Wars yet. It's a great film. Number 3 is Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. I love this film. It has an epic battle on Hoth including AT-ATs and AT-STs and snow speeders. The death of Yoda was very heartwarming, and it introduces so-called Force ghosts. I love the I am your father scene, which left a lot of people speechless, including me. I will also recommend this film to someone who hasn't watched Star Wars, but you do kind of have to watch A New Hope before you watch this. At 2nd place is Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. This film is definitely my favourite Star Wars film. It was amazing and I loved every second. To be honest, the politic parts were not quite as interesting, but their battles made up for it. I loved the gripping Order 66 scenes, and I loved the battle between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader at the end. It was truly core of Star Wars. At 1st place, yep, you probably guessed it, Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show. I really just don't need to explain this one. But again, this was a cliffhanging, nail-biting, amazing, spectacular, out-of-this-world show. It had a bit of Darth Maul in. It had the perfect amount of clone trooper action. It has a dark, sad, amazing episodes. It's just all around a beautiful show. If you haven't watched it, do it. Do it now. Watch it. Do it. Go on. Do it. And if you have watched it, you have earned my respect. So, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, again, these are my personal opinions on ranking the Star Wars series and films. But anyway, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.